Hello and welcome to EBC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism, with the latest news highlights of the hour. I am Tabitha John. Do stay with us, the news briefs of the hour. The Government Communications Service announced that the government has provided immediate humanitarian aid to 17.4 million people in drought-affected areas in cooperation with various entities. On her press briefing, State Minister of the Government Communications Service, Salamawit Kasa, said that the government has spent 15 billion birr in 3 consecutive rounds, with 40% covered by the federal government and 60% by the World Bank. Over 6.6 million people needing aid due to drought and various reasons have been identified, and work is being done to deliver the aid from January to February. Salamawit added, listen to her.
On the
side of the federal government, preparations are underway to provide aid to people in need, with 500,000 quintals of wheat to deliver from January to February. This is supposed to address the need of 3.3 million identified citizens. The remaining will be covered by the WB and other international partners. In general, it's estimated to be 9.2 billion birr to address the identified assistance.
The State Minister called on regional governments and all parties, including aid organizations, to do their part to reach these people.
Government is making maximum efforts to deliver unhindered humanitarian aid to people in need. Regional leaders have also a great role to play in giving aid to most affected people in drought and conflicts. I further urge everyone to provide support in different options we have to gather assistance.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs stated that the Ethiopian relationship with other countries is based on equality, cooperation and partnership. On his press briefing, State Minister Meles Alam emphasized the importance of comprehensive diplomatic activity and the benefit it brings to the country. Ethiopia's embassies are currently engaged in discussions to protect its national interest, with ambassadors expected to make field visits and discuss political, economic, global and continental current situations, the State Minister noted. Meanwhile, the State Minister also discussed with Eamon Gilmore, the EU Special Representative for Human Rights. Their discussion was focused on the progress made in finalizing the transitional justice policy, aiming to provide sustainable resolution to issues in northern Ethiopia, and the policy focuses on accountability, peace and regional security. EU Special Representative for Humanitarian Rights, Eamon Gilmore, acknowledged Ethiopia's commitment and emphasized the importance of the Pretoria Peace Agreement's full implementation. The discussion also touched on regional and international issues, emphasizing the need for transitional justice and accountability for lasting peace and stability.
We are in Sahara.
Smile.
Agadir is the best destination to head to when it comes to enjoying the sun and the sea. With its miraculous climate, providing a minimum of 300 days of sunshine a year, and its 10-kilometer-long beach, Agadir has all you need for a great seaside holiday. Agadir is a member of a private club that is part of the world's most beautiful bays. It contains a marina which can receive several hundred pleasure boats. It is also one of the country's biggest surfing hotspots, has plenty of wildlife spotting opportunities, and is ideally situated to enjoy a number of fun excursions. Souk al Hud. the Sunday Souk. Souk al-Hadab Agadir, the city of Agadir, has one of the biggest and most wonderful souks in Morocco, an authentic traditional market that perpetuates the legacy of the country's commercial squares. Crocodile Park, Agadir. Just southeast of Agadir, Croco Park is one of Morocco's most unusual and popular attractions, a botanical park that's home to more than 300 Nile crocodiles.
Welcome back. Ethiopia is finalizing to host the East African Pastoralist Expo in collaboration with the IGAD Center for Pastoral Areas and Livestock. According to Dereji Wakjira, director of the IGAD Center for Pastoral Areas and Livestock Development, stated the expo will create an opportunity to recognize the efforts of pastoralists in the Horn of Africa. IGAD member countries will participate in the expo, and he described as a better platform to share experiences with one another on how to improve livelihoods of pastoralists in the region. Listen to this.
This is meant to recognize the effort of pastoralists in the Horn of Africa in production and sustainable management of ecosystem in a vast dryland area. It's also to build a momentum towards policy and practice support to transform the sustainable management and production of livestock in dryland areas.
The director added the panel discussion will also be held to assess the challenges and opportunities in livestock development in the region.
As IGAD, we are organizing in 4 thematic areas panel discussion by inviting experts in the field. The objective of the panel discussion is really to reflect on the issues, the development issues, challenges and opportunities of pastoralism and livestock in this region, and what to do in the coming years, considering the dynamic changes that are happening in the Horn of Africa.
Hawassa University scholars lauded the newly agreed port deal between Ethiopia and Somaliland. Talking to ABC World, the scholars underscored that the historical deal will go a long way to enhance economic integration and guarantee sustainable security in the region. Alula Taklamariam reports.
The announcement of a port deal between Ethiopia and Somaliland has sparked enthusiasm among the two nations, as it is anticipated to help the East African nations prosper together. Ethiopians from all walks of life appear to express optimism regarding the new agreement, citing its socio-economic and political significance for the country and the region at large. Approached by ABC World, scholars from Hawassa University expressed belief that the pact will enhance economic integration and guarantee sustainable security in the region.
The port deal is truly good news for landlocked Ethiopia. The country will greatly benefit from the port arrangement because it helps reduce its heavy reliance on the port of Djibouti. Ethiopia will find a way to save hard-earned foreign currency and invest it for other development purposes. Commodities remain at the port for an extended period of time, and that has negative impact on a country's import-export trade. Hence, we are optimistic towards the new agreement where all these challenges can be solved. The historic deal also enhances economic integration, allowing countries to prosper together. Above all, the countries may work together to ensure the region's lasting peace.
The rising cost of long-distance transport and the soaring rent fees for a port is significantly affecting the living standards of everyone. No one is safe from this impact. Although we still lament over the historical process that led to Ethiopia's landlockedness, we believe that this deal is a window of opportunity to redress the past.
The Horn of Africa region is a highly volatile area next to the Middle East. That is why it's increasingly attracting attention of various countries for their military path. The region is important for Earth's political, security and economic advantage. Therefore, it's high time for Ethiopia to use this opportunity and ensure its multifaceted advantage.
The scholars underscore that Ethiopia has the natural right to gate access to seaport, a legal right also stipulated by international law, citing its significance for the economic integration of the region.
And finally, Ethiopian Airlines and Safaricom Ethiopia today announced the launch of M-Pesa wallet as a payment option. Ethiopian Holiday, ET Holiday Vice President Haile Melekot Mamo and Safaricom Ethiopia Chief Financial Services Officer Paul Kavavu announced the launching. The M-Pesa wallet is an online mobile payment option that facilitates booking process of Ethiopian and cross-border customers. While this M-Pesa wallet, passengers can book, pay and get tickets online, and it makes airfare payment process easy, convenient, seamless and reliable, it was indicated. You're watching ABC World. Here's a quick recap of the headlines. The government said it is providing immediate humanitarian aid to drought-affected areas. And scholars said recently signed deal with Somaliland is a window of opportunity to enhance economic integration. That's all we had for now. I'm Tabitha John. Many thanks for watching. Have a great time and do take care.
The repatriation of Ethiopian traders has continued. The latest happened to be the loss of Alemayo